In this video, let's talk a little bit about branding yourself on Fiverr. People often ask, should I be an agency? Should I be myself? What should I be? Well, you are the freelancer, and the best freelancers are the ones who brand themselves. They're the expert. And if you have other gigs, make sure on all of them, your face is there so that people recognize you. If they search for one gig, they saw you, they might see you again somewhere else later on Fiverr, maybe a week from then, or 2 weeks from then, and they might see you. And people often need a lot of touch points before they buy from you. You never know that, but a lot of marketing research suggests that people never buy your product or services from the first time. They need multiple points of contact with you. Research often shows 7 to 10, recently it's been showing more, before they actually engage or buy from you. So make sure they recognize you every time they see you, and you do this with just a photo of you that's clear. And especially if you're active on other platforms, YouTube, Udemy, Upwork, anywhere, mobile apps, podcast, anywhere. If you're active on anything online, make sure that the photos you use, the branding you use, the services you provide are consistent, so that when they see you on Fiverr, they recognize you. This happens to me all the time. Maybe about 20% of all the people who buy my Fiverr gigs are people who chose my gig over another seller because they recognized me before. Maybe they saw me on Udemy, maybe on YouTube, maybe somewhere else, maybe they read my book. Buyers tell me that all the time. So it's really important to have a clear photo of you. And regarding your name, you can have just your name or a name of your service. So for example, for my case, it would be my name is just my last name, or it could be my last name like underscore design if I was doing design, or SEO if I was doing SEO. The only problem with having the service name in the name is that in case I change, let's say I was design before, but now I changed to marketing, it would confuse the buyers. So if you think you need to be broad, then you want to just be your name. But if you're design and you're design your whole life and you're not changing that and you're pretty sure about it, then you want to stay Gynedinik Design. And if you have design in your name, that's actually much stronger branding, because if the service is literally in your name, that's so much stronger because it creates incredible immediate credibility, because people think, well, they specialize in design. It's in their name. So that's essentially Fiverr branding. A lot of the branding is also the social media networks you connect to Fiverr. If they show that you're an expert, great. If they don't show that you're an expert, okay, you got to clean up your social media a little bit, make it more professional. A lot of your branding is also the ratings you start getting and the reviews people start posting about you. That also speaks of your quality, and that's a part of your branding. So those are the most important things to keep in mind as far as branding goes on Fiverr, is that you're consistent across all your social networks, not just on Fiverr, and that it's all very recognizable across all of them.